We made it to Lawton, Oklahoma, and we visited Gloria's sister. Joey really enjoyed the dog. We also got to go to Medicine Creek and enjoyed the waterfalls and water they had there. We then drove up to the summit of Mount Scott, and the kids got to climb around on the rocks. Where are we here?
This is Mount Scott.
What are you guys working on here?
Cleaning the car. Joey, not the car.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mess, but we're getting there. We got a shop vac. And of course, we took the opportunity to reorganize everything we've been hauling. The surprise blessing was that Gloria's sister's family had rented the Airbnb next door for us, so we had our own space. The kids took turns sleeping on the king-size bed. We also got to watch both of the wild card games against the Blue Jays, and when things looked bleak in the second, we got to be part of the original shoe rally, which resulted in a 3-run double that tied the game. The Mariners won it, so they were headed to Houston.
Morning, happy Sunday. This little trip is brought to you by Flexibility. Where are we headed, Joey?
Houston.
Yep.
Houston, Texas.
Why are we going to Houston, Titus?
Because the Mariners won last night, so they're going to go to Houston for the American League Division Series, the playoffs.
Where were we supposed to go, Jenny?
Carlsbad Caverns.
And what are we doing instead, Dad?
We're going to the game.
We're going to the game. Yes, well, half of us are going to the game, and the other half are going to support them and go see NASA.
We had a day in Houston before the game, and Gloria had picked out some great audiobooks about the NASA Apollo missions. So we went to Space Center Houston, which is a museum connected to the Johnson Space Center, and we got to see the capsules from the original Apollo missions, the command capsules, the parts that came back, as well as recreations of the Apollo 13 filter. And the kids got to touch moon rocks. But the part that Joey liked the best was the tribute to the Raptor team that trained on all the possible things that could go wrong. So they flew a little plastic Raptor up to space in honor of them. What are you walking into here, Thomas?
Skylab.
Oh, there's an astronaut floating about. Zero gravity. Pretty wild. It's like in space. They also had the original 747 that transported the shuttles around, as well as the training shuttle that they had used on the ground, and we got to go inside and take a look.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
And after the museum, we got to go on a tram ride through the actual Johnson Space Center and see where the scientists are working, all of the lab simulators that they have built, the vehicles that they're working on. But of course, the scientists know that you're going to be looking in through the windows, so they put little Easter eggs in there for you to find if you can spot them.
Robots. Now, Valkyrie is a 6'2" humanoid robot designed to help humans wherever humans need help, whether this be Earth or Mars or even the space station itself.
And we finished the day with an incredible tour of a Saturn V rocket that's been laid out in stages in a giant hangar. It was immense. Sadly, I left my Mariners hat at our last location, and though we're going to the game, I'm gonna have to pick up one at Lids. And of course, in Mariners, they only have the super cool 5950s with the flat brim. Yeah? No. We'll see. They said they'll curve it for me. Alright, so we went up more flights of stairs than I would have cared to this afternoon, past the roof access level to the very top, and now we're headed to the very last section, the very final corner of the ballpark, to hike up to our seats in an indoor stadium. The game was amazing. The Mariners were all over Houston's ace, Justin Verlander, including this double by Julio. And we got to know the Houston fans sitting around us. We got to sing Deep in the Heart of Texas, which I know because I'm from Texas. And we led for the entire game until this walk-off home run. And then we lost and had to walk out in the middle of 50,000 Houston fans. And I'm not gonna lie, it was a little rough.